very lovely, isn't it? Meditation is a very simple thing to do at home. By the way, my name is Barney Feldman. Barney Feldman, as in Barney, as in perhaps barn. You know barn, like where you put chickens. Barn with an E on it. Barn E, or I don't know, something like that. Feldman. I'll tell you sometime about how I got my name. I know it's not that normal for me, a very fancy person with intelligence and spiritual abilities, to have a name like Barney Feldman. But that's a long story. I'll get back to it. What I was saying is, meditating is a very, 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 very simple thing to do. All you have to do is take all the junk in your mind, which is mostly poo-poo stuff. No, very bad stuff like, what are we having for dinner tonight? And will this pain in my back ever leave me? You just take that stuff and just drop it out, throw it out the window, trash it out, whatever works for you, how you imagine it. Just get that stuff out there and you'll find your mind is totally empty. Mine is almost totally empty all the time. I hardly have to take anything out of it because nothing is in my mind, which is, I suppose, very good. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you is something very deep today, because otherwise, why would you come here to see me? So, the thing I want to tell you is that all things are spiritually beautiful. Yes, all things, not one thing over another. All things are spiritually beautiful. Let us take an easy example. The sunset is one that most people will look at and will say, that is a spiritually beautiful thing. They will. It's not that complicated. The sunset, rolling colors, rolling colors with smooth, lovely textures. That is a spiritual thing you feel. So that is spiritual. No? You don't agree with me? You do agree with me. I thought you did. So, you look at that and you say, that is a spiritual thing. Then you look at something like a flower opening up to the sun, and you say, that is a spiritual thing. But I want to tell you, everything is spiritual. Don't focus your mind in such a way that you think that some spiritual things are more spiritual than other spiritual things. That's a silly thing to think about. For instance, it's much more difficult to look at perhaps on the ground where a dog has defecated, a poo-poo from a dog, really, and say, that is a spiritual thing. Is it difficult? Well, you bet you it is, but I can do it. I know I'm a very high, advanced spiritual person, but I can do it. I often do it, actually. I have dogs, so I go out and I sit in front of where they have placed their products, and I meditate, and I say, I open my eyes, I say, that is a spiritual thing. You don't believe me? Come and visit sometime. Come to this place where I live. I simply live here. I don't have to eat because the spiritual world places food before me, spiritual food, and I just eat it up. Some of it's pretty like fast food, but it's spiritual. Don't forget that. And I am nourished deeply in my soul. So anyways, as I said, my name is Barney Feldman, and I will see you again. I know that.